Hi everyone, it's Anne. Thank you for joining me. I really just wanted to come on and do a video about the energies right now. I feel like I've transported to a whole new timeline. Honestly, in the past 24 hours, so much transformation and change has occurred. I love the 22nd. It is an awesome number. And maybe that's part of the reason here. And yes, I can go into I'm a Gemini moon, a Scorpio sun, and a Capricorn rising. I can go into the analytics about what all the energies are doing scientifically, astrology, whatever you want to talk about. I get all that. I am an astrologer. But I also want us to remember that we are all of those things. Everything here is connected. The biggest energy that we need to understand is what we truly feel within ourselves. So this is an inner guidance system. This is something bigger than anyone needs to consider and analyze to the nth degree. My opinion on this subject. And wow, this is unbelievable. Now, the biggest energy I'm picking up on in others really is surrounding ego, which is no surprise. But there are so many people, and maybe this is an indication about who I am, that are really wanting to be right about everything, to stand in their, if they feel that way, I never am in a position to convince anybody of anything. In fact, most people don't really know that much about me, but it's like this authoritative, I am right and you are wrong position. And it really is a judgmental energy, which is driving me crazy because I feel like I have been completely judged my whole life. And most people do not understand anything about who I truly really am. We remain closed to other people, to their experiences, for a lot of different reasons. I mean, even my own mother really doesn't understand who I am. Obviously, very complicated individual, but at the same time, a simple soul who has tried to make it through a very dense, energetic lifetime, learning and understanding about empathy and 3D matrix densities has been a fun and extremely eye-opening ride, which is taking me to many depths of myself. And we are going through, all of us here, those who watch me, big transformation. I don't talk about myself. I really have issues with opening up about who I really am. And I share with you every time I do these videos. What I share comes from a higher sense of myself, a higher source. It is just, I've done this for lifetimes. And it's just a natural way of being. So sometimes I just need to talk more about what the experience is, and there's so many others. Being with a North Node in Gemini, and that is a position and a lot of Gemini energy, this need to communicate and talk with others from a genuine perspective. Now, I have to say that a lot of you know me, some of you have been longtime followers, and God, I thank you so much. That who don't know me is, I have experienced a sociopathic relationship. This person was a master at manipulation and gaslighting and almost took my soul, but not close enough. I have experienced extreme physical limitations. I have been through very dark experiences, months and months in the hospital. I have been on life support. I have been near death for months. And there I became awakened. And I also have been blessed to receive a heart transplant. Again, unable to speak, to voice myself, to use the washroom, to perform simple tasks. I lost my hair and couldn't use my right hand. These are things that I recovered from. And it took years to work through. But the key here is the will and desire to make a difference and to want to improve yourself and to want to get better. So if I can tell you anything, is this global transformation happening is about your will and your desire to make our collective energy a healing, self-actualization adventure. Okay, and there's a lot of energy here that is moving through, holding us in what we think is resistance. And I'm telling you, we're breaking through. That was broken through a couple of years ago and made aware of through forces that do not care about your source energy and about your soul, that are pulling different kinds of strings to make you think that there isn't something bigger and better going on. And I'm telling you, there absolutely friggin' is. And we are in the damn middle of this right now, and it's really a choice. So I've been talking about over the months about your self-mastery, about your skill set, about tapping out of energies that don't resonate with you, about bringing in your control and management of your own energy, making your own decisions and standing firmly in your own self-validation. This is the key here, because we are operating, they're good. These energies from the opposition are very, very good. Do never, ever, ever underestimate it, because they will make you question every step along the way. Seriously. So you've got to bring it in, man. You've got to come back to your heart and trust. You've got to trust the source energy that exists on this planet, and it's beautiful. So yeah, there's a lot of people flailing here and projecting out their ego side and experience, and it takes a lot to not be defensive and take action back on these kinds of issues and questions. On this separation is really, really what's happening here, big time. And this is not news to most of you. Strategically, separation is the best way to really bring people apart. And we know that we are not separate. We are all connected. This is moving us into some extremely fine, we are in fine energies. It's always fine. It's always beautiful energies. It's the illusion of it not being that we have to really recognize here. So stand in your own power. I mean, you take a simple concept like 3 days ago, what were you thinking? What were you concerned about? What were you panicked about? Can any of you remember? Probably not, right? Extrapolate that out over the days, right? Think about this. Yesterday was a bad day. Yes, sometimes we go down through this purging process where we have to bring it up. We have to see it. We have to look at it. We have to talk to it. We have to say, I see you. And then we have to release it. And that's perfect. That's perfect. But we don't have to keep dredging back through that again and again and again. And this is the strategy, right? This is what we're about as warriors in the time right now. It is an opportunity to really stand in your power. And I'm not saying everybody just needs to forget everything and be love and light, because come on, those who have been through the dark depths of their soul, all of you know this is not true. This is also a program. Everything, you really have to step into your own intuitive knowledge and understanding about what really is going on here. This media game is just getting unfriggin' believable here, okay? Probably because we are making such huge strides as a collective at a whole other level and frequency. Well, I know that's why. So I'm telling you all this because I just felt a need to not have an agenda. I just really wanted to vent, I guess, to some degree, because I'm getting triggered by others as well, but I'm still moving through. I'm so grateful, based on my experience, every single day. I'm amazed at the beauty of this world, honestly. And I just don't want you to forget and get caught into that negative vortex. I've been there. Yes, it just seems like I'm full of shit, but it continues. You will continue to grow and expand, given patience, given belief, and given the action to keep moving in a direction of who you want to become. And that's it. I don't even know if this made sense. I just felt a need to be open with you and to share with you. That's it. Bye.